Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak and welcome back to Yakuza. This time we're going to go to Shangri-la, which is the soap land, where we need to go find Akemi. Cool. So before we head all the way over there, we're going to find ourselves back at Purgatory, because I want to go talk to, I think I want to go talk to Date real quick. So Date-san, I have found myself one of those passport thingies, and then I ended up doing some other shit. I dated like 6 chicks within like 2 days. It was like 3 days. It was lit. So now that we have Haruka, we're gonna go with her, and we're gonna head off to Shangri-La. Maybe you're walking too slow, Haruka. Ever thought of that? Bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you, Haruka. Love you. You're the best around. Don't ever let nobody bring you down, okay? I don't know if that's actually the lyrics to that song. That's just what I keep saying. What do I mean? Yeah, we're just gonna go head down. Remember, Shangri-La is the soap land right next to the Champion District. It's that like bright orange building with all the steam coming off of it. It's a very recognizable building, and I kept calling it the soap land this entire playthrough, just because I forgot the name of it. But yeah, that's what it is. It's soap land. Now here are my items real quick. I didn't change them from going to...
So this is it. Shangri-La.
the cabaret missions. Fuck, I spaced out there for way too long. Can I see your membership card? Yeah, bro, here you go.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, but you can't bring children in here.
It's a social studies field trip.
This is unacceptable. The other customers might be disturbed.
Don't worry, we won't disturb anyone. It's okay, right?
As you wish, sir.
Cosmo, did you just bare hand a fucking statue? What the a marble statue? By the way, there are like 3 or 4 keys in here. This is like the only time you get to come in here, so make sure to check this place thoroughly. Let's bring your daughter to work. It's a social studies trip. that made me laugh. No, Haruka, I don't wanna. All right, I got shit to go. We gotta find people. Let's go. Come on, hurry up. So this place is kind of big. It's nice. We're gonna travel throughout every floor, every inch of the place. Make sure that we're gonna be covering every place to make sure I didn't miss a key. I don't know off the top of my head how many keys there are. I want to say there's 3. I mean, at least I found 3, but it could very well be like 4. It could very well be like 5. But yeah, it's only about 4 floors high, and as you can tell, if you haven't already, this is going to be another one of those free roam battles that we're going to be getting. It's a vacant sign. Let's check out this room. So we're going to check on here. We can go into a few of these rooms. I don't think all of these rooms are open, but definitely a few of them. And then you can talk to this lady, and she's like, "Oh, you're with the child? You weirdo? What the fuck? Are you crazy?" I gotta tell this to Akemi later. And yeah, so which one's Akemi yet? She's like, "Oh, top floor, also known as the #1 in Shangri-La. You can't miss it." Oh, okay, cool, thanks.
Don't leave me behind.
That was nice of her. Probably thinks I'm a fucking creep, though. I have a child with me in a soap land. It's okay. Haruka knows what she's doing. I mean, Haruka. Ooh, I could have phrased that a little better. Haruka's been around the block. Nope. Fuck. Hold on, I'll get it. Hold on. Haruka knows what a soap land is. She's seen them all over the place. There we go. Oh, here's the 3rd key I found. Right here on the ground, next that sparkle. There you go. Number 18. Amazing. I love how I also haven't actually been looking for all these thoroughly enough. I just happen to be finding them. I mean, I started looking for them thoroughly as the playthrough went on, but like when I started, I was like just haphazardly walking around. And that is Akemi's room. So we're gonna step right in here, and we're gonna continue with the story of Yakuza.
Welcome. I'm Akemi.
Kazuma. Shinji might have told you about me.
You're... Kazuma?
That's right.
That means Shinji is... I see. Last time I saw him, he told me that if anything happened to him, you might stop by to see me. He was always joking around, but that time he was serious. I see. Shinji-chan's dead. I thought it didn't feel right. I mean, out of the blue. He asked me to marry him. As soon as he was done taking care of business.
I'm really sorry.
Don't be. I'm the one who should apologize. Fuma-san. He was here, but a friend of Shinji's came by and took him away.
Who was it?
Terada-san from the Omi family.
The Omi family? Was he really a friend of Shinji's?
Yeah. Shinji trusted him. That's why I...
Where are they now?
In Shibaura. He said that he was taking him to a ship at the wharf.
I see.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Shinji said, other than the 10 billion, Nishiki is also after Chairman Sada's last will and testament. Supposedly, it contains the appointment of the 4th boss.
A will? That's what Nishiki wants. So you're telling me Nishiki is trying to get a hold of it and destroy it?
That's what Shinji said.
What the?
Let's fuck this shit up!
You just gotta love Majima, yo. What the fuck happened? I don't know. Let's just wait here. So we have a little item box over here, and it's really useful, especially if you haven't visited your hideout in a while. Which I don't know why you wouldn't. You were just there to pick up Haruka. I mean, unless you went straight here, then never mind. But we're gonna drop off some items. I have a bunch of useless shit that I'm not gonna need. And here's some. I'm gonna pick up some medicine because I'm definitely gonna need that. For Majima-san, he's out here. He's about to kick my fucking ass. Definitely you're gonna want the chainmail. I mean, you can use a bulletproof vest too. It doesn't really matter. But I don't remember there being a lot of guns in this part of the game. But there's definitely a lot of melee weapons being slung around. And you know what? I'm also gonna bring the brass knuckles too. I want to show them off. And I don't know why I have so many umbrellas on me. I don't even remember where I got these things from. I don't remember if I got them from like random enemies or whatever. But I'm gonna bring the brass knuckles with me. So the brass knuckles have a property that increase your attack power, and they're infinite use unless you press circle. You can't grab with the brass knuckles. So when you grab with the brass knuckles, Cosmo does a special maneuver. He does a little spin attack, and that is how you waste the brass knuckles countdown or wear ability. So let's get to the lobby and see what the hell is going on over here. So we're on floor number 4, and we're gonna make ourselves all the way down to floor number 1. Drop kicking fools left, right, and center. Knocking people out left, right, and center. Let's go. Hell yeah. It's a great way to start off a fucking match. So I guess there are guns. I don't remember there being too many of them though. There's probably like 4 or 5 of them. And it doesn't like that doesn't mean like you can't switch the chainmail and the bulletproof vest. I mean, you could always do that, just mid battle, remember, so that way you don't have to worry about taking too much damage. The chainmail doesn't like protect you exclusively from melee weapons. It's just a really good way to not take a lot of damage. If you don't want that property. It doesn't like slow you down, doesn't speed you up or anything. Nothing special. I mean, honestly, I think the bulletproof vest is probably better than the chivalry cloth. It's just, I like the chivalry cloth. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Anyway, now we're going to equip the brass knuckles. I want to show... Oh, counter punch brass knuckle. Damn. That is amazing. And as you can tell, I am doing slightly more damage with the brass knuckles. I mean, it's not too terribly much, but it is an improvement. And you can't pick up weapons, so as you can tell, I was going to pick up that gun, but it's like I can't because I have the brass knuckle on. And so here's what the circle move does. And there we go, we wasted a number. You shot me in the back, you piece of shit. So I was playing this game again recently, and I never realized how much of a slight delay there is in this game. I don't think I noticed it when playing it for the review, but I definitely noticed it when playing it again recently. It's like a slight button delay, and I think that's because the game is trying to figure out what you're gonna do. So you push in the combo first, and then the game activates the combo, and that could lead to really weird shit happening. Does that make sense? Like this. Like you expect to do a combo, but instead you get hit because you weren't fully going for a combo. If that makes any sense. Like because there's a slight delay. Got to take out Kishi over here, and Umura gone. Brass knuckle gone. You can check these open rooms. Some of them have bulletproof shields like that right there. I'm gonna waste my moves over here just to show off the bulletproof shield instead of like taking off the weapon over the fucking wrong person. But yeah, you can take out the shield and you can block, and that's what that does. You can also pick up health supplements like always. But I have full medicine.
Ah, Kazuma-chan. I've been looking for you.
What? Majima, you're still alive.
Help! Please help me!
Oh, relax. Just calm down for a second.
Stop it.
You look delicious. How about it? Why don't you be my bitch? Well? Huh?
No. I have a boyfriend. I'm sorry.
Majima, don't do it.
Well then, you're an honest girl. That's rare. I like that in a woman. Now get out of here. It's not safe to be here. Move it!
I never know what to expect from you.
I like honest people, that's all. People shouldn't toy with others' emotions. That's the way I am.
Is that so?
We were rudely interrupted at the climax of our battle the other day. Why don't we pick up where we left off to see who's really on top? Kazuma-chan.
Oh, Majima. Never change, you weird son of a bitch. Fucking love Majima. So in this game, he's a little more menacing than he is in the later installments, but Majima is a fucking weirdo, and I love him. I love how just insane he is. He's great. So Majima hasn't really changed all that much, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. One of the only differences is that he doesn't have his little shmen running around, trying to shoot you, trying to punch you in the face. And he dodges a lot more now. Also, I think he punches slightly faster, I think, too. His attacks come at a more rapid pace. That's it. That's like the only thing. He doesn't do more damage, to my knowledge. He doesn't have like any new moves, to my knowledge. I think he has that running attack where he jumps up and then like stabs the ground. I think that's kind of new. But that could also just be that I didn't get that attack because I wasn't that far away from him the first time. Yeah, so like Majima doesn't have much new to him other than he's slightly faster and he dodges more. He's a more conservative fighter now. And he also swings a little faster. That's I think that's the only new move he does. At least that's the only move I don't remember him using in his first fight. He was mostly running up and stabbing him. That being said, this is probably one of the more annoying fights in the game. Not necessarily because of Cosmo, but because of the way that I fought Cosmo. The way I fought Majima. As you can tell, I'm getting hit a lot, and I'm having a hard time hitting him in general. So, like, your best bet for Majima is waiting for him to do a big move, whether or not he, like, runs at you for the stab or he does that move. And your best bet is to dodge to the side and beat him, like, get him into a side combo, whether that be a one-hit or a two-hit combo. I don't know. He usually tends to dodge past those. That being said, the other method that's really kind of preferred for Majima is the fact that you should throw weapons on him. Don't really swing your weapons on him. Don't like hit him with like a regular attack, because believe it or not, Cosmo throws weapons faster than he does swing them, especially if they're heavier objects. And Majima doesn't really dodge them all the time. He tends to block more than he does dodge. Funny enough, when you throw an item at him, as opposed to hitting him with it. And because Majima's much faster than you, he's definitely going to be harder to hit. So what you really want to also use a lot is going to be your dash attack, your dash strike. It's really useful. And if you can get the counter off, try going for a counter, but that's a little hard because again, Majima strikes really fast, so it's not like necessarily the best bet choice-wise. If you can get the full kick combo off, that'd be amazing, but it's very unlikely that it's going to happen. So now I put on the chainmail just because I don't have to worry about being shot. And it's the same boost, so it's fine. And that move right there, that's probably your best bet right there to get a full kick combo in, just because he's going to keep attacking you occasionally, and you can get behind him. So here's the shield, that was the heat action. And right here we have a quick time event. And for some reason, Majima has the ability to just punch the ground at full force. Like he's a fucking Super Saiyan and just punches right through it. I wasn't ready for the quick time event. I was not expecting that. So I kind of forgot about it. Mostly because this game doesn't have that many quick time events. It has like 3 quick time events, and I'm never prepared for them because this game never taught me that quick time events were something that I should worry about. The only quick time events that I'm worried about are the ones where I like grab a guy and hit him on the wall, and then like occasionally I press triangle and step on their face. That's it. So you're more accurate throwing the rocks at Majima than you are hitting him with them, honestly. And that's because you can press R1 and lock onto him, and then just throw the rock. It's really hard to see him down here with the fog and the no light. So it's going to be a little challenge to hit him. This is kind of the part of the fight that I always had a hard time with, because I can't see him, because he's always constantly dodging in the darkness. What you want to do is you want to run up to him, pick up a pipe, and throw it at him, because again, Cosmo throws faster than he actually swings. As you can see, you might actually hit him more with the pipe, and it always lowers it by 1 instead of getting you're still going to weaken the weapon once anyway. So I feel like you have more shots at hitting Majima with the weapon than you do swinging and whiffing and getting hit by his attacks. So yeah. So this is going to be like pretty much me just failing hitting him for a while, just because at this point the second phase of Majima's fight is actually kind of hard to strike at him. That last punch right there is actually a really good punch to counter. It's a little slow, at least it's slower than most of his moves, and so if you get the timing down, you can nail him with the counter. Know that if you miss Majima, the weapons don't actually lose damage, but if he blocks, I believe it does take damage to the weapons. That being said, I've noticed that like he tends to block more when you throw. At least in my experience, playing it not too long ago. He tends to block more for some reason when I throw the weapons. I guess in this fight he was dodging more, but like every other time I played through this game, he always blocked more, which is weird. If I block him, he kind of just stands there and eats it. Because for some reason he was just taking in this fight. So occasionally Majima will grab you, and if that's the case, he will stab you. Always. And that'll leave you on the ground for a little bit. Try not to be in the red too much, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. It's a little scary being in the red with Majima around, because I feel like he can end you really quickly. Also, Majima does have heat moves, so try and avoid his heat moves as much as possible. He's one of those other fights that have heat moves. I didn't show them off because I didn't want to get hit by it. I think that's pretty obvious, really. Yeah, but another really good strategy too that you should learn is to just rush Majima. Get him into a corner, keep dodging forward into him with your tackles, and he'll keep dodging back. If you get him into a corner, you can hit him. More likely than not, he'll try and dodge away from you if you jab. Like he has a tendency to like dodge away, then swing. Funny enough. So if you rush him, like just bum rush into him, he'll have no choice but to keep dodging backwards, and then eventually you'll hit him. Also, the drop kick does not work too well. With Majima, it doesn't work. I've never landed it. I don't think I ever landed it once, ever, except for right there. It's like the only time. It doesn't really work too well, so I wouldn't recommend the drop kick on Majima. Although that made me feel proud of myself that I landed the drop kick on him. But you know what move I do like though to use on Majima? The fucking haymaker. That haymaker, amazing. But we're gonna go with the body blow, and that did just enough damage to take him out. And that does it for this video, guys.
Kazuma, you're a real hard ass.